Hey Paisanos, welcome to day 11 of Super September, a month where I am dedicated to celebrating 40 years of Super Mario Bros. And sharing my love for the series, and as well as new experiences with all of you. I do want to have a bit of a serious talk before we get into today's stream, so I apologize if I'm going to be serious for a minute, but it is what it is. So I'm going to stop the music real quick, and I'm going to get it out of the way right now. Long story short, I would like to publicly apologize for the temperament issues I had during the last couple of streams. I understand that with some of them, I did fly a little bit off the handlebars, and when I said I ended up breaking my controller yesterday while playing Mario Superstar Baseball, that wasn't a joke. It was serious. Last time I raged at a game like that was years ago. I think it was Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. And it was an old Mario Fight. It was a Metal Mario Fight Pad controller that I had back then. But that was the last time I broke any controller. At least in recent memory. But I am aware I do have rage issues. Partially, and that's partially due to the choices of games that I ended up playing. I had no intention to rage. Not in the slightest. However, when I found out that Yoshi's Island and Donkey Kong Country 2's design philosophy was, to put it mildly, trial and error, and then was witnessing that type of level design philosophy being used against me in real time, and punishing me at times, well, fairly, but also unjustly at the same time, it kind of just set me in a terrible mood. Goonies, Hawaii, or whatever the Goonie level was, and some of the levels in DK2, Donkey Country 2, really did set me off. And then having to essentially learn a new control scheme for Mario Superstar Baseball, which it's similar on the Wii for Super Sliders, but not as overly complicated. Having to learn that, adapt, and then being essentially dumpstered by the easy CPU, it was enough to push me over the edge. And to be fair, I also really didn't help myself either. I was the one who ended up deciding to stream several days over the course of a single month back to back with pretty much no breaks. So because of that, I realized that I have a temperament issue. I need to get better control of it. And because of that, I will be taking a break from streaming starting October. Once Super September is done, I'm going to put all streaming on hold for about a month, and I will pick back up possibly late October, early November, where we will play Paper Mario, the original Paper Mario, Thousand Year Door, and finish up Final Fantasy VIII. That's what I plan on streaming for the rest of the year. I have no plans going forward into next year with anything else. On top of that, the other project stuff that I've also put on off for a bit, I am going to pick that stuff back up as well. So streams will not be frequent. At best, you'll get at least two streams out of me per week going forward after Super September, after my break. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to do an event like this again for a while, not until I'm in a better mental state. So I apologize. I apologize to everyone who was watching that got to see that side of me. That's not what I'm like normally. I've just been on edge. And it all came to a boiling point that day. Either way, it's going to be a very short art stream today. I might pick up after playing Killing Floor 3 with Kit, but for now it's just going to be a simple art stream with some Mario music. I'm going to be finishing up a drawing that I was doing several days ago. So that's pretty much it. That's what we're going to be doing today. So if you guys have any questions or want to say something, feel free to. But this is all I'm going to be doing for today. I hope you understand. Now let's see if I can find my artwork. Okay, so game capture doesn't work. That doesn't work because it doesn't show the art, so yep, it'll have to be display capture. There we go. Okay. Alright. That being said, I'm gonna get started in just a second. I'm gonna put the music back on. Thank you for hearing me out if you were here. I appreciate it. So yeah. Just give me a second. Get started. gonna check on things here. Alright, let's get started. Ba 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 da ba ba. Bum, 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 It's such a classic theme and I love it. Ba-ba-ba-dum, ba-bum, ba-bum-ba-dum, bum, ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Chat, what's your favorite Mario game? I've already stated mine, but it was Super Mario World up until Super Mario Brothers Wonder, but I'd say Wonder takes the cake. That game had me smiling ear to ear. Scrap this to pieces. Put it there. Send this out for his ear. There we go. I really do wish this power up would return back, but if it did, they would have to give it something more than just the higher jump. Because don't get me wrong, the higher jump and using the blop ears to just kind of like flutter a little bit, that's great with the bunny power up, with the bunny carrot. However, let me propose this. Let me propose this, Nintendo, if you ever want to, or just anyone who ever wants to bring this power up back. If you do, keep the high jump, keep the gliding feature, though don't make it as strong. Give this power up the ability to burrow in the ground. Make tunnels. Because that is something rabbits are actually really good at, is digging. They're excellent. They are excellent. They're excellent at digging. Bada, bada, bada. Bada, bada, bada. Bada, bada, bada. Bada, bada, bada. I don't even think you need to like change anything on their things, like the characters either. I think it would work just fine. To give the strong a little bit more touch though, I am going to be using I'm going to pull from the SMBX episode real quick for sprites specifically, because I'm going to use the colors from this for my drawing, for this drawing. Hey, Drago. I'm alright, just tired. Drained from the past couple of days, but I'm still in it. Huh, I never noticed the Mario 2 motif during that song. I guess I've just been doing things, but I guess it's been okay. I'm sorry. I hope you'll be alright, man. I've been having to rethink things going forward myself. Huh. Okay, doing a limited palette version of this is actually interesting. I should probably do this more often. I had to include Green Horde Forest in it. It's Wario World. And funny enough, it's a game made by the same people who made Mischief Makers. Oh, that's the funny part is I think in a lot of stuff, like in a lot of spin-off stuff, this is Wario's theme. I know it wasn't DDR Mario Mix. But when I think Wario Land, I think of this. Hi, Karyosh. I've decided to challenge myself by using, for this drawing, using only Mario and Luigi's palettes from Super Mario World and Super Mario Maker. Thank you. There's a lot of things that I like about the sprites, or like just for the implication of the sprites in Super Mario World. The black like rims of Mario and Luigi's hats was one of these things, because I feel like it showed that, hey, they have unique style that it basically helps contrast with the rest of their design, and I think it looks good on that. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the cyan color here because, yeah, that just looks better. And then I can use this dark blue for the eyes, like to fill in the eye holes there. Look at that. Now let's clean this up by making a more, like, using the more traditional Mario. Bum 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 bum. You know what's something I tend to think about when it comes to Mario, actually? It also has the captain's look. Yeah, it does. But you know something I always think about when it comes to Mario's design, and why Mario's design is such an interesting case of how did this happen? Well, let me put it simply. Usually when a character is a mascot, like a mascot for something, usually it's a character or some sort of creature that the audience can put themselves in the shoes of. To put it bluntly, if it's not human, people feel like they can just insert themselves into the position of that character. Hence why a lot of mascots are animal characters. The mascot in question is also normally targeted towards the audience that they're going for. Perfect example is Sonic was targeted towards older kids and teenagers in terms of marketing, and the character's personality design and honestly, and it's his age was directed in that direction during that time. On top of that, these characters normally had like traits, but nothing super defining as a personality. Like Sonic was basically just the dude that's too cool for school type of deal, right? Okay. On top of that, they keep the colors very simple. Sonic had a black outline, was blue, with tan arms and a tan pot belly, red and white shoes with gold buckles, black eyes, which eventually added green, and that's like what, 5, 6 colors? It's very simple to remember. Okay, how does Mario break that concept? Well, most cartoon mascots are animals, especially platformer mascots. Mario's a human. Most of them are targeted towards a younger audience, generally a younger audience, and the character reflects that. Mario's originally conceptualized to be a middle-aged man, but as of currently stands at 25 years old. So older than most of the people playing his games. Finally, most cartoon mascots, as I just mentioned, have 5, 6, maybe 7 colors at most. Mario is fucking 10. Mario, for a mascot character, is not only unorthodox, but more complicated than most others. And yeah, especially when you decide to, put them with a silhouette. Perfect example. An example is the silhouette thing, where you can put a character, like make them entirely black. You would like a black silhouette, and their design would be able to stand out. Sonic with his spines is able to stand out because of that. Crash in his spiked hair and his triangle-shaped body is able to stand out because of that, right? And then you look at Mario. If I do that concept to his character for a second, if I may. If I do that to Mario, however, could you tell what I'm looking at? Because to me, just from this silhouette, this does not look like an animal. This does not look like anything like that. This just looks like a dude in work attire. When I put him in a silhouette like this. Mario's silhouette just looks like a guy. That's what I mean when Mario's design as a mascot breaks fundamentals entirely. And yet at the exact same time, if you put Mario, who's a human character, against any other human character from any other franchise, let's say Kratos from God of War, or Cole from what's the name of that series? Infamous. If you put Mario against them, he also stands out like a sore thumb. Because while he's human, he's a cartoon. Those guys are not cartoons. It's so weird. Mario's design is, from a general standpoint, completely unorthodox for a mascot. Just on its own. And yet, his design is one of the most iconic in gaming. His character is so iconic, his nickname is literally Mr. Video Game. I don't understand how Nintendo managed to do this, but they did. Specifically, I probably should say, I don't understand how Miyamoto managed to do this, but either way, that's how we got Mario. I guess it was just a case of the stars perfectly aligning for his character, for his design, and yeah, everything just fell in place from there. So I'm glad I was able to get us a little bit of a lesson on that. Oh, I also heard another mention. Sonic's personality was basic in the beginning to kind of let so people could like imprint themselves on him. Believe it or not, what if I told you that Mario had a predefined personality already? Granted, it's very basic and cookie cutter, but it's interesting because Mario's character is pretty simple. He is a jolly guy. He's friendly to all. He's not a very judging person. But he's very competitive, can be brash, and more importantly, has a sense of determination that allows him to never give up. Again, you don't see that trait for a lot of characters, but you do for him. And it's so interesting. As I said, and I'll say it again, Nintendo really just hit a sweet spot with this character. Hold on. I'm gonna keep going until 5 p.m. and then I'm gonna send you guys over to Kit. I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna get something to eat and then shower. Alright, take care, Ultra. Thank you for joining, though. Appreciate it.
Mario. Amına da otururuz onu pero. Amına bakana belki do. Patına tonu kamera sonra sana patına kamera sama sama ona tada do peniti.
Some days I'm Luigi, some days I'm Waluigi, other days I'm Peppino. Showtime. It is I who says nuts to that. God. Battle. The battle. 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 Penguin Luigi.
Sleepers up.
Before anyone says what I said was cringeworthy, that is an actual quote that Marne said as Luigi for the penguin suit in Mario Kart Tour. That is what Penguin Luigi says. He says flippers up. I want to clarify that for a second. Bowser's theme from Inside Story is so good. Just like how this one's a bop. I love how this song, like this cover of it, uses both the Peach's castle inside the castle walls and the Super Mario Brothers theme. Love this cover. Well, actually, is this a cover or is it a remix? I think it's a remix, right? I think so. And then there's Try and Try Again. Donk, donk, Donkey Kong. Oh no. 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 I need to check. Oh. No. Chat? Ring Racers 2.4. Oh. No. I'm afraid. I'm afraid. For several reasons. And no, none of those reasons are good. Oh no. Why, Ring Racers? Why? Why'd you release it today? Actually, this is fitting since I'm working on Luigi. Bow, 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 bow. Ba-da-ba-da-bow. Ba 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 da ba ba da. Ba 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 da ba 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 ba. Ba 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 da ba ba da. Ba 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 da ba 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 ba. Ba da ba ba da ba. Ba da ba ba da ba. Ba da ba 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 ba. Ba 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 da. Ba da ba. Ba da ba 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 da ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 da ba. Ba ba da ba. Ba ba da ba da ba da ba. Ba ba da ba da. Ba ba da ba da ba da ba. Ba 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 da ba 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 da ba da ba.
Let's go. Let's go. Mario. Uh-oh. Down here. Oh no.
There we go. Alright, there we go. I think Kit is starting his stream. So. That being said, I apologize the stream is so short, but I might stream more after I'm done with Killing Floor 2. We'll see. But for now, this will be it. Thank you guys for watching, though. I appreciate it. tomorrow will be Super Mario Brothers Wonder with the others that are in the Super September server. And finally, the big one, we'll be doing Super Mario Brothers 1 Remastered on the 13th, the true anniversary of Super Mario Brothers, the true 40-year anniversary. Also, while I may not stream my live reaction to the Direct, depending on what time I'm up at, I will be streaming my reaction to it. So I might be up at 6 a.m. to watch it live, or I may not be. It's gonna fully depend. I might go to bed early to try and make it, but I don't think it's gonna be a possibility. Either way, we're gonna be raiding Kit. So, let me set up that raid. Thank you all for watching, by the way. Once more, I appreciate it. And again, I apologize for everything that's transpired the past couple of days of me streaming. I will make sure to improve on that in the future, because I don't want to burn myself out of content creation. I do genuinely love doing this for you guys. I just might need to take a step back and reevaluate how I go about things, and if a game will truly infuriate me as such. I did not mean to press 4, sorry. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I'll see you on the next zone. Quite literally. Because I'm going to be joining Kid in just a minute. Alright. Take care, everyone.